Hello guys and welcome back to my channel, and today we will be doing another review type of video. I have two matches lined up. This time I'm a little bit better prepared, although it will not be with facecam because it was pretty laggy last time and I don't want to have that happen again. So I think from now on we'll just do without, and I mean you all know what I look like, so you can just picture me if that's very important. So I did build a Alolan Ninetales team. Main reason for this is because there's going to be a VGC country against country type of tournament, and I am representing Team Norway. Yay! And it's last time Norway was in this type of tournament, Alolan Ninetales was the mascot. So I decided, why not build a Slush Rush team? I will probably make a video on this team live where I go through the sets and stuff. But here I will just have a couple of matches I just want to go through real quick, because first of all, I think the matches were pretty good, and the last one also showcased how you should not talk to someone. So yeah, but we'll start with the first one. It's a pretty short game, 3 turns. But I looked at this, and in my head, Arctozolt and Ninetales seemed like a very good lead. So I went with that. And the opponent leads with Blastoise and Comfey. Now, I saw team preview, like, the first thing that should go through your head when you see Comfey is, where is the weakness policy? Why are you here? Weakness policy, obviously. So it was pretty obvious this Blastoise were weakness policy. But what I didn't know was what he was going to do turn 1. For some reason, I was pretty confident he was going to max turn 1, because for some reason, when people see, oh, super effective damage, I'm just going to max to survive. They think they will survive. But had I doubled up into Blastoise, that would not live, because this is a choice banded Arctozolt, and that would attack Blastoise first. I thought maybe he would like fake out, but I ended up I think I doubled up into Comfey because I was kind of expecting an ally switch, and if he went for something like Protect, I could see him go for Trick Room, which I think is what he did. As you can see, he did max, and I attacked Comfey, and I used Freeze Dry, which procs weakness policy and Catenate, just OHKOs my Arctozolt. So not a very good turn 1. Now he sends in Stack Attack again. This, when I now have Rillaboom in, this it's just the most obvious max guard ever. So I decided to double up into Stack Attack, not even going for a grass type move. I was really like not sure if I should go for a high horsepower or just Grassy Glide with which should have been with a single target attack, not Blizzard, which is what I went for. But yeah, I ended up doubling up into Stack Attack just in case it was Focus Sash and not Shucka. And it's not Shucka, so it just went down. And his last Pokemon is the Rillaboom, if I remember. Yeah, the Rillaboom. I predicted like Fake Out and Hailstorm into Rillaboom At least I thought, as long as it didn't go for Cannonade, which I was pretty sure he wouldn't, because in my head he would need to KO Rillaboom now. So I ended up switching into Heatran and just going for Blizzard with Ninetales just to get damage off. And he goes for Grassy Glide. For some reason, that only does 70%. I don't know how. I haven't like calculated anything for that, but as predicted, he goes for Hailstorm into Heatran. And this is where he forfeits. I would have maxed Heatran at this point, going into Rillaboom. Because I'm Shock Berry, I can take any hit from the Rillaboom and go for Grassy Glide against Blastoise. So yeah, this match was pretty much locked up, and it's, you can see, no, you can see. We're pretty high up on the ladder at this point. That took me to like 350. When I checked the ladder. Now match 2. That's a bit longer. So we'll just get started. Now, oh yeah, I'm on the opposite side this time. So I lead Rillaboom Blastoise against Cinderace Rillaboom. And turn 1, I decide to switch out and protect. This Blastoise is somewhat the same. I think it's Bingy Wang has been running like a Hydro Cannon, Ice Beam, Yawn, Protect Blastoise. That is the same Blastoise I run here. I don't know if it is the same set, but I really like Blastoise. So when just so I decided just to use at least the moves. I predicted the Cinderace to go for something to just KO the Rillaboom, so I switched out into Heatran, expecting either a Fire type attack or a Flying type attack. He does go for a like sort of a nice double. Now, when he went for U-turn, the first thing I thought, this is Assault Vest. You will see later that I was wrong. Now he sends out Spectre, and now I'm in a position in which I think it's okay to max just to get Cannonade off. Even though this is the most obvious Snarl and attack into Blastoise that has ever been done. So I switched Ninetales out and max the Blastoise because I have nothing else. Or technically I have Ninetales for Rillaboom, but Heatran is a little bit better against Rillaboom. So yeah. Now I max guard the Blastoise because I fear, or just to be sure that he doesn't KO my Blastoise now. But he just decides to knock out Ninetales instead, which was a nice play on his part. Here I send out Rillaboom, and I don't know if he timed out or not, but I send out Rillaboom thinking he would maybe Will-O-Wisp Rillaboom. And possibly also go for Pyro Ball into Rilla, or Bounce. He did go for Pyro Ball, but he did also go for Shadow Ball. So, yeah. And I end up getting a double knockout here. Now he has Grimmsnarl and Rillaboom in the back. Now, in my opinion, that I think I have a good position at this point. I did not predict the Scary Face. I just thought the protect on Blastoise was pretty obvious, or the switch out on Blastoise was very obvious. So I decided to stay in and technically sack it, and go for Yawn against Rillaboom. Now, here, maybe I should have stayed in. But I switch out. He gets a U-turn off into my Rillaboom, and I just go for Yawn into Grimmsnarl, and he doubles up into Rilla. Now, here I decide to go for Fake Out into Grimmsnarl and Hydro Cannon just to get it into Grassy Glide range and possibly make it a 3 against 1. Now Blastoise decides to not hit. So I want now to keep in mind, if this had hit, Grimmsnarl would have been pretty low and Blastoise would be recharging this next turn. And he gets a 1-turn wake up, knocks out Rillaboom, and Grimmsnarl does not die for an Ice Beam. I thought that might happen, but I couldn't risk having another turn recharge, so I just ended up going for Ice Beam, which made it survive. Now that Ice Beam would have gone into Rillaboom at this point. No, this would be the recharge turn. And now technically it should be Rillaboom against Blastoise and Heatran. Had I hit the Hydro Cannon, I didn't, so we'll just deal with it. Now I protect Blastoise and go for Heat Wave, which should be a 2-hit KO on a Assault Vest Rillaboom, right? But then we decide to miss. And I still think it's possibly fine. Possibly fine. I get some health back. He just KOs Blastoise. And we miss again. Now I think it's now. Yeah. I don't remember. I think Heat Wave is, I think it's a 90%, but to miss twice in a row is, I think, 1% chance, technically. So it's a higher chance for him to have a crit, if my math is correct. I might be wrong. Percentage was not my strongest subject, but still. I just say lol, because in my mind, I played good enough to win. Unfortunately, hacks is still part of the game, so there's nothing I can do about it. But I had a small hope that maybe I can get a crit or something. So I do survive high horsepower, and wouldn't you know, this man is Focus Sash Rillaboom. Who runs Focus Sash Rillaboom? And max speed, by the way. Or maybe not. I mean, I guess. It must have had some speed because I think it outsped. Yeah, it outsped Blastoise, and I have a little speed in my Blastoise. So, yeah. Anyways, I thought it would be very, very fun if he had missed that high horsepower and just given me the win, but no. Wasn't that lucky. So please, guys, don't do this. Don't kick a man while he's down. I don't care, because I know he's just a troll at this point. So yeah, but still, I think they were good matches. Unfortunate hacks, but that's part of the game. So I'm not gonna like scream high and loud about it. Just don't act like this. All right. So yeah, that is gonna be all Now, I will probably make a video with the phone. Shut up. Sorry. I will probably make a video with the Slush Rush team as a live. Jesus Christ. Wow. Okay, so I'm just gonna say goodbye at this point. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.